Adeola writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony's emotional letter to the great lion has leaked out. I am ready to lose everything in this world, but not the heart of my king. I was misled. I never meant anything that happened. I was misled by High Priestess Adeola, Yemi Adeola. Yes, I was misled by her. Everything that I asked for, everything that I said, everything that you saw that day that played out was her speaking through me and not me. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. That she happens to be the one that was speaking through me. I can lose anything in this world, but I will never, ever, lose the heart of my king, because if that happens, I am going to buy Ebony cries out in pain over what has happened to her lately. Our people say the calabash that dances too much on the river forgets that it has no legs. When you allow people to, speak through you, people to mislead you under such circumstances, then it means you do not know that no matter what, no matter how highly placed you are with a king, you have got a limit. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adeola. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source is still on the royals. Happy new week to you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much, Esheo Adukbeo, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. Thank you so much, Adeola Wright. Thank you. May God bless you. May God make his face shine upon you. May all that you desire come to pass this season. Your expectations will never be cut off. I appreciate you guys from the depth of my heart. See my knee on the ground. I am saying Esheo Adukbeo, my people. So when this information came out that Ebony was asking for, as rumored, that Ebony was asking for, 500,000 pounds from the Great Lion, asking for a house in the UK, and asking for Oja share. I was very stunned. I will not lie to you. I was, because that did not look like what Ebony could do. Yes, it didn't look like, because Ebony is one of those women that is very outspoken about her feelings for the Great Lion. Like, she will praise and praise, sing and sing. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, she will praise and sing and say this and say that and all of that. In my mind, I thought that even if anybody or even all of them will leave, I have even said it before now, that even if all of them leave one after the other, they leave the palace, Ebony will be the last person to leave. I thought that was the case until I heard this demand about 500,000 pounds. For crying out loud, where is, I know the man is very wealthy and all of that, but to part with 500,000 pounds, that is a lot of money. You're not talking about, in fact, it's so much. And I now said, who are the people advising this Ebony? Like, who are the people? If that information is to be true, who are the people advising her? I just felt like, those who are advising her friends, are people who really want to ruin her. Because even in marriage, normal marriage, you see that people come, like, people have friends, different kinds of friends. But there are friends who will advise you so wrongly. There are friends who advise you and you know that, look, you see this person, they just want to ruin this marriage. That was what I was thinking. Like, where is this coming from? How could you, ask the Great Lion for that kind of money if the information we got was true? And everybody, I was just wondering what is going on with this woman. Only for us to hear that everything that she was saying, she said she didn't say those things, that this woman, a priestess, a high priestess, was the one who entered her to say all of those things. It is not a small thing that is going on. Now, who is High Priestess Yemi Adeola? High Priestess Yemi Adeola is not an ordinary woman in the Ogidigba dynasty. She comes from one of the 9 great wombs that make up the royal spiritual line of Ogidigba, a lineage known for power, sacrifice, and sacred knowledge. For over 20 years, she has been the voice of the spirit in that lineage. When kings, fall sick, when storms hit the palace, when decisions hang between life and death, her words are sought. Her presence alone makes even chief bow slightly, not out of fear, but out of the heavy authority she carries. But behind that strong presence is a woman who has carried envy in her chest for years. She has always believed her bloodline should have, produced a queen. That one of her daughter was born for the throne. She never accepted that destiny place, she never accepted that her daughter was not picked, okay? She never accepted that they picked only Blue and Ebony from that dynasty, okay? So they said she has always, in fact, her daughter was supposed to be one of those picked. As a matter of fact, she thought that from the Ogidigba, there would have been up to 4 or 3. But the Great Lion ended in just 2. That's Blue and Ebony. So when Ebony came crying to her, saying she was tired of being humiliated, tired of seeing the Great Lion talk about the jewel, tired of feeling small, Yemi Adeola saw an opportunity. She didn't see Ebony's pain. She saw a chance to push Ebony out and create a space for her own daughter. She smiled at night when Ebony knelt before her, begging for help to bring the Great Lion back. She told her exactly what Ebony wanted to hear. You will demand £500,000. You will ask for a house in the UK. Do not fear. The Great Lion will beg as if his life depends on you. The gods will turn his heart in your favor. And, they did a ritual for Ebony as they were doing this. The sacrifice was wrong, and the spirit that was called was not one that grant love. It was one that brings separation and shame. When things turned against Ebony, when the Great Lion grew colder and the palace turned their backs on her, she ran back to the same woman who promised her victory, and that was the day the entire palace heard Ebony's voice echoed in front of High Priestess Yemi Adeola's compound. You ruined me. You made me an enemy to my husband. You said he will beg. Now he has thrown me away. So apparently all of this time that all this drama was going on, you do know that they said, as in they removed immunity from her, and a whole lot has happened. She cannot go ahead and do the things she used to do again. They are afraid they cannot touch the jewel anymore. All of those planting of this here, planting of that there, cannot happen anymore, because if it happens, okay, something will go wrong with them. So right now they seek help from people. And so all of this time, all of this period that things have been happening with Ebony, this Ebony has relied on her. Ebony has been going to her over and over and over. They will do this ritual, they will do that ritual. Ebony is spending money, spending her time, her emotion and everything on this woman, and not knowing that is the biggest betrayer of a lifetime that Ebony was going to get, because as far as Ebony is concerned, this woman is family, and this woman should be on her side, not on anybody's side. So naturally, this woman would have been on the side of Ebony, but this woman, her own envy is bigger than that of Ebony. The woman didn't want Ebony to be there. The woman is seeing an opportunity that, look, if this thing between Ebony and the Great Lion is ruined, the Ogidigba dynasty will ask the Great Lion to replace, and the replacement will be hers, because her daughter is close to the Great Lion. Her daughter is always there in the palace. Her daughter is somebody who has a communication with the Great Lion and all of that. The Great Lion would not jump her daughter and pick another. And so this was an opportunity to ruin Ebony's own for her own. The thing is that when whatever you sow gets to be what you reap. Everything that she has been doing to the jewel, if the information we keep getting is correct, some other person is doing to her. So right now, it's not fighting the jewel again. It's facing this woman, because the woman has done more damage than good to Ebony. This is what we are hearing. If the information is correct, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. Shouldn't be seen as fact.